The process of wood collecting and transportation. Let's take a look at how a day of wood collection with a homemade machine unfolds. Every early morning, as the sun begins to rise, he sets off into the forest with his homemade wood collecting machine. The wood collecting and transporting vehicle, which he fondly calls oxen, is 19 years old and equipped with a Vanguard engine from the Briggs & Stratton Corporation. To reach the timber harvesting area, he has to cross a river using a ferry he built himself. The ferry ride takes about 15 minutes. This ferry is designed with a system of floating pontoons, securely joined together to support the vehicle's weight as it crosses, powered by a water propulsion engine, eliminating the need for human effort. All of this is a product of his creativity. The wood collecting journey begins. The machine uses an engine and a system of winches and cables to secure the trees and lift them onto the vehicle's cargo hold using the engine. This eliminates the need for manual lifting and makes the process efficient and impressive. The only task he has to perform is to secure the cable tightly around the tree and guide any misplaced logs into the vehicle's cargo hold. The task of lifting and pulling the wood is accomplished by the cable and winch system of the machine. He starts by looping the cable around the section of wood to be collected, ensuring it is securely fastened. He uses clamps or fastening loops to keep the cable stable and ensures that it is tightly attached to the logs. The wood starts to move from its original position into the cargo hold through the cable and winch system. This way, he collects wood easily until the vehicle is full and ready to return home. His work continues from early morning until evening, and when the wood transport vehicle is full, the wood collection journey comes to an end. The time taken for wood collection depends on the speed of the machine, but he meticulously plans every step from collecting the wood to bringing it back home. Next comes the wood splitting process using the Dahlin 1254 wood splitting machine, which was manufactured in the early 1980s. Firstly, the wood is cut into logs with dimensions of 0.5 meters each. These logs are then fed into the production line to be split into smaller sections, typically under a pressure of about 10 tons. This splitting process divides the logs into 4 equal and manageable parts smoothly. Once the wood splitting work is completed, the split wood is loaded onto trucks to be transported to the wood burning area. The automated cutting and splitting system can achieve a production capacity of over 10 tons per day. Afterward, the wood is placed in specialized wood transport trucks and taken to the drying area before being ready for use. This is a straightforward process to produce firewood from small-sized logs with diameters ranging from 0.3 to 0.5. The image shows the legal extraction of large-sized timber in the forests of Cameroon, Africa. Logs with diameters ranging from 1.5 meters to 2.2 meters require powerful machinery like this to be able to pull them. This is a Komatsu tractor, a Japanese brand. Komatsu is one of the world's leading manufacturers of construction and industrial machinery, including logging tractors. Komatsu logging tractors are typically equipped with powerful, reliable, and high-performance engines to handle the task of towing and transporting heavy timber. Specifically, Komatsu logging tractors are designed and equipped with features that allow them to operate in mountainous terrain, muddy ground, and hard-to-reach areas. This logging tractor with a loader attachment is primarily responsible for lifting the logs onto heavy-duty haulage trucks for transportation to the port. Large haulage trucks are commonly from manufacturers such as Mercedes-Benz and MAN, Germany, Volvo, Scania, Sweden, Kenworth, or Peterbilt, USA, or Volvo.
Agora nós vamos assistir caminhão que vai vir puxar o
Here's a scenario. A Scania tractor trailer, capable of carrying around 20 tons of harvested timber, suddenly got stuck on a rugged forest path due to steep and slippery terrain. To rescue this Scania, they used another Volkswagen 31 to 320 tractor trailer from the front, combined with a towing cable, to pull the stuck truck up. These heavy-duty tractor-trailer trucks are typically massive in scale with impressive cargo capacity. They are equipped with powerful engines and robust chassis to handle the task of transporting heavy timber. The trailers or cargo compartments are designed to contain and protect the cargo throughout the journey. The Volkswagen tractor trailer gradually reversed down the steep path towards the stranded truck, stopping at a distance of 7 to 10 meters. A towing cable was connected to both vehicles to ensure sufficient strength. The rescue operation began. The tractor trailer started pulling the stuck truck with the assistance of the towing cable. They had to plan meticulously before executing the maneuver. The truck moved a short distance, but due to the excessive weight of the timber-loaded truck, the slippery and steep terrain, the towing cable couldn't handle the load and snapped as the 31 to 320 tractor trailer started moving. This was quite dangerous because if the truck in front had stopped abruptly, the timber from the second truck could have fallen and crushed the driver. They had to recalculate and spend more time figuring out how to get the truck up the slope safely. Another case, a familiar situation for these drivers, occurred. A timber-carrying tractor trailer, proudly bearing the renowned German brand, got stuck in a muddy swamp along a remote forest road. This truck, carrying approximately 20 tons of freshly harvested timber, found itself trapped on a muddy and slippery forest trail. In the dense forests of Cameroon, deep within the heart of Africa, rough and perilous terrain, as well as frequent encounters with muddy quagmires and slippery slopes, are unavoidable challenges, as acknowledged in the subconscious of these forest road drivers. They would employ bulldozers and excavators to pull the timber-laden truck out of the mire. The rescue operation began with an initial focus on dealing with the muddy road. A powerful bulldozer was brought in to excavate and create a path for the truck. Excavators also joined in, digging beneath the truck's wheels to create space for movement. Everyone had to work closely and harmoniously to ensure the rescue proceeded safely. Once the path was cleared, it was the turn of powerful towing vehicles to lift the truck out of the mud. A cable was attached to the truck and the towing vehicle. The towing vehicle operated with great force, gradually pulling the truck out of its trapped position. However, things don't always go smoothly in such situations. Due to the immense weight of the truck and the unpredictable nature of the swampy terrain, the towing cable could suddenly snap. Each time this happened, the rescue team had to recalculate and make more appropriate adjustments, learning from their initial mistakes. After several attempts, they eventually succeeded in pulling the truck out of the mire, allowing it to continue its journey towards the port. After tons of timber have been loaded onto trucks and traversed through the challenging and complex forest roads, these timber-carrying trucks must cross a river using a ferry system before continuing their journey on the road to the port. This area serves as a vital transshipment point, connecting the forest road network with the inland road system. Heavy-duty timber-carrying ferries play an indispensable role in ensuring a continuous supply of timber and facilitating the transportation of goods in this industry. These ferries typically have the capacity to carry heavy tonnage timber and can accommodate multiple trucks or trailers simultaneously. We are discussing the process of transporting goods via a ferry system situated between the local region and the forests of Cameroon, in Africa. These ferries are usually designed to transport heavy cargo and can transport goods from logging sites to ports or other transshipment points for further transportation. Operating these ferries also requires extreme caution, ensuring the stability of the ferry and the cargo vehicles on board. Compliance with rules and guidelines regarding weight limits and cargo arrangement is essential to ensure safety during the transportation process. After crossing the ferry, the timber-carrying tractor-trailer trucks are transported to the port or back to the warehouse. This marks the final stage of the timber harvesting and transportation process. Hundreds of thousands of tons of timber are loaded onto these trucks, forming a convoy headed for the port. This is the last leg of their journey, and these timber logs will continue their voyage across the sea, being loaded onto ships and awaiting their final destination, the international markets. These timber logs will be transformed into various wood products, from furniture to building structures, adding value and contributing to our daily lives.